Welcome to Ask Prep, your trusted companion for NEET and JEE preparation. Today we will study about a very important topic of biology, which is Human Genome Project, Mapping Significance. This ambitious global effort not only transformed genetics and biology but also opened doors to countless applications in medicine, biotechnology, and evolutionary studies. Let's explore what this project was, how it was carried out, and why it remains so significant today. Imagine for a moment that the human body is like a giant instruction manual, and within this manual, every single detail about how our bodies are built, how they function, how they grow, and even how they sometimes go wrong is written down. This instruction manual is stored inside the nucleus of each of our cells, in the form of DNA. The DNA is organized into long strands called chromosomes, and each chromosome contains many genes, segments of DNA that provide the specific instructions to make proteins, which perform nearly all of the body's functions. The Human Genome Project, often simply called HGP, was an international scientific research project launched in 1990, with the goal of mapping and understanding all the genes that make up human DNA. To put it simply, it aimed to read the entire instruction manual of human life, letter by letter. Scientists wanted to determine the complete sequence of the 3 billion DNA base pairs that make up the human genome, and they wanted to identify and map all the approximately 20 to 25,000 human genes. This was not an easy task. Remember, DNA bases are tiny molecules represented by the letters A, T, C, and G, standing for adenine, thymine, cytosine, and guanine, and these letters are repeated in various sequences throughout our chromosomes. To sequence the genome, scientists had to carefully extract DNA, break it into smaller pieces, and then use advanced sequencing technologies to read the order of these bases. They then used powerful computers to assemble all these pieces back together, like solving a giant jigsaw puzzle. The project involved scientists and researchers from multiple countries, including the United States, the United Kingdom, Japan, France, Germany, and China. It was a massive collaboration, combining the talents of biologists, computer scientists, chemists, and engineers. And after 13 years of dedicated effort, the Human Genome Project was declared complete in April 2003, 2 years ahead of its original schedule and under budget, which was a remarkable achievement. Now you might wonder, why was this such a big deal? Why does knowing the sequence of the human genome matter so much? To understand that, let's think about the applications and impacts. First, mapping the human genome has greatly improved our understanding of genetic diseases. Before the Human Genome Project, scientists knew that certain diseases, like cystic fibrosis, sickle cell anemia, and Huntington's disease, were caused by faulty genes. But they did not always know the exact location or the exact nature of the mutations. With the genome map in hand, researchers can now pinpoint where these faulty genes are located, understand how they work, and develop better diagnostic tools and treatments. This has paved the way for personalized medicine, where treatments can be tailored to a person's unique genetic makeup. Second, the Human Genome Project has revolutionized the field of biotechnology. Knowing the genetic sequences of humans, as well as of other organisms, has made it possible to develop new drugs, therapies, and even genetically modified crops. It has also improved our ability to understand infectious diseases by helping scientists study the genomes of viruses and bacteria. For example, during outbreaks of diseases like SARS or COVID-19, rapid sequencing of viral genomes has been essential for tracking the spread of the virus and developing vaccines. Third, the Human Genome Project has given us a deeper understanding of human evolution and our relationship to other species. By comparing the human genome to the genomes of other organisms, like chimpanzees, mice, or even plants, scientists can study how genes have changed over time and identify which genes are unique to humans. This helps us answer fundamental questions about what makes us human and how we have evolved. Another important outcome of the project is the development of ethical, legal, and social frameworks for dealing with genetic information. Mapping the genome raised many ethical questions. Who owns genetic information? Should employers or insurance companies have access to a person's genetic data? Could genetic information be used to discriminate against people? As part of the Human Genome Project, a significant portion of the funding was set aside to study these ethical, legal, and social issues, ensuring that the knowledge gained would be used responsibly. It is also worth noting that the Human Genome Project has led to the development of many new technologies and scientific methods. Advances in DNA sequencing, bioinformatics, and computational biology were all accelerated by the needs of the project. Today, sequencing a person's entire genome is faster and cheaper than ever before, thanks in part to the innovations that arose during the Human Genome Project. This democratization of genomic data has opened up countless research opportunities, even for smaller laboratories and developing countries. In conclusion, the Human Genome Project stands as a monumental achievement in the history of science. It has transformed biology into a data-driven science, reshaped medicine toward personalization, and given us profound insights into the blueprint of life. For students like you, preparing for competitive exams, understanding this project is not just about scoring marks, it's about connecting with one of the most exciting stories in modern biology, a story that continues to unfold, with new chapters being written every day. Stay curious, keep exploring, and remember that the journey of science is never finished. It only opens up more questions, more discoveries, and more opportunities for learning. Thank you so much for being a part of the Ask Prep community. We truly appreciate your time and dedication to learning, especially when it comes to mastering biology, a subject that's not only essential for exams like NEET and JEE. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends who are also preparing, and make sure to subscribe to our channel so you never miss an update.